Star Garden strippers returning to the stage, this time unionized. Alex, what? What you talking about? Let's get into it. When Star Garden Topless Dive Bar reopens Thursday, August 24th, it's already open. Get your tickets. In North Hollywood, it will feature the nation's only unionized strippers. The venue shuttered early this year, and the reopening of the club and Lancashire Boulevard is another step forward for the nearly 30 dancers associated with the club, many of whom are now members of the Actors Equity Association. They waged a year-long campaign to join Actors Equity, and it wasn't until May that management opted to recognize the union status. Okay. The dancers are seeking increased protection from belligerent customers, and they also want to ensure that they receive an adequate share of the revenue generated through their performances. Okay, because you know how people be taking a little here, a little here, a little here, a little here, and then strippers like, yo, what happened? Even though the strippers are the reason why you're here. No one's going to a strip club for the wings. Okay, let's continue. The strippers contend that in March, club security guards and management repeatedly refused to protect them from threatening and abusive behavior from patrons. They've also complained of unsafe work conditions, including holes in the stage and protruding nails. Come on, y'all. On March 18th, 15 of the club's 23 employees at the time delivered a petition to Star Garden's owners stating their demands, but when they attempted to meet with the bosses to discuss the grievances, the dancers were locked out. They picketed the club for 8 months. The situation escalated in August 2022 when the majority of the strippers filed a petition for a union-recognized election with the National Labor Relations Board. An election was held last fall, but the vote count 17-0 in favor wasn't released due to election challenges filed by the club's owners. They claimed some of the strippers weren't directly employed by Star Garden. A representative with Actors Equity said business at the club plummeted during the time, prompting the owners to scale back the lineup of dancers while the club was quietly atrophying away. Star Garden closed its doors in early 2023 as management attempted to file for bankruptcy, saying the club would reopen as a pool hall. But that never happened. Things turned around during May 18th settlement hearing with Actors Equity. When Star Garden owners withdrew all of their election challenges, management agreed to recognize the union and meet at a bargaining table. Let me tell you right now, your place used to be a strip club, and you're like, well, fine, the strippers don't want to work, fine, I'll just make it a pool table and I'll just hire one employee. That's fine, right? Like I said, no one's going to a strip club for its wings. Okay, they want to see some shake. Okay, and I could go to a pool joint that's much closer to me. I could go to a pool house of billiards that's much closer to me, and I even have to fool with you, so why would I even come here? You know what I mean? It's like saying you go to a bowling alley that has a pool table and you're like, let me go and play pool. I don't even want to mess with the bowling at all. Or why not just go to a billiards? Why would you go to a bowling alley that happens to have a pool table? You know what I mean? So that's one of the things. It's like, okay. And then then you're over here. Oh man, I got to file for bankruptcy. Man, I got a strip club and I don't have strippers and nobody wants to show up. That's crazy, man. Because you don't have any strippers here. You know, I thought that would have been common sense, you know. So obviously you could see this is also the strength in numbers and employees. Okay, I want to be unionized. I want to have better protection, and yes, I want to get more money. You know what I mean? That is actually owed to me because we're the ones who are actually out here putting ourselves on the lines, not you. Man, you see y'all over here asking for too much. Okay, well, we won't work. Imagine if every industry did this. Imagine like what happened with UPS. They said if UPS went on strike, I think it was for like 3 days or 4 days. They were like, they were going to lose $1 billion. They're like, oh no. Okay, fine. We'll give you your money. If you starve these companies out, and I'm talking about collectively, everybody starve these companies out, not just one here. Imagine if all the Starbucks were like for a week, you know what? We're just not working. No one works at all for Starbucks. You know how many of them Karens and them Stephanies they love that Starbucks every morning. You know how mad they would be And these people will be picketing too, like, yo, I need my Starbucks back, so you better give them what they're asking for. And y'all gonna be losing so much money. You gonna really just shut down every Starbucks that you have? Or are you going to say, you know what? Fine. Like, fine. Here's your demands. Every Amazon employee in a warehouse. Let's just talk warehouse only. Why only warehouse only? It will help for everybody to do it, of course. But warehouse only. If every Amazon just stopped, you could do as much on the computer and software and AWS and all that you want to do, but if packages don't move, they don't move. Oh man, we just got 1 million orders today. Okay. Well, we're not moving anything. None of us. We're going to all be outside with our picketing, with our signs and everything. We're not moving anything. Unless you're going to go and get one of your Seattle guys who works on the computers down here and start moving some packages, nothing's going to be moving. So what are you then going to do? What are you then going to do? You're going to say, oh, okay, fine. What is it that you guys want? We want higher pay. We want sick leave. We want, instead of having barely a week of vacation, we want 3 weeks of vacation. We want higher pay. We want more safety standards. We want this. We want more PPP, whatever. Or PPE. We want more stuff that will protect us and give us a better life. If you can't get that to us in a reasonable time, we're not working, and y'all gonna lose a whole bunch of money because you can have all your people in the offices that are doing what they're doing, but we can't work, or they can't work rather, unless we work. If we don't work and we don't actually move this, you could have trucks coming in, loading all that stuff, and that stuff will sit right there. Then they can't work. That's where the real work is happening, is in these warehouses. Okay? That's that physical work that's going on. You don't want to pay us? Fine. I guess nothing's going to be moving and no one's going to get their packages. And then we'll have a lot of bad reviews and a lot of people who are pissed. And you're going to lose a lot of money. So what would be the simpler thing? To just be like, okay, fine, we'll just lose billions and billions and billions of dollars every single day that you don't do it. Or, fine, let me adhere to your demands. So I'm very happy. You can have some people who may be like, oh, come on, unionized strip club. Hey, give these people what they want. They are providing a service. You may not go to a strip club, or you may do. Okay. They're providing a service. They're human. They deserve to be treated as such. Okay, they deserve to be making their money. They deserve to perform and do what they're doing without having guys being belligerent, without having guys being creeps, following them and doing all this other stuff. So I am very happy. This is a great win for them. Hey, I greatly appreciate if you could support me. Simply go to ebay.com. In the search bar, type in Latrice Limited, click on shops, and then support me. I have a wide variety of items on there, many of my own personal Latrice Limited items, such as candles, bath bombs, soaps, essential oil blends, lingerie robes, so much stuff. I even have men's ties and comic books on there. Definitely support me, and do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.